We now welcome to the stage 3 trustees of the Parliament of the World's Religions. Dr. Kusamita Peterson, who will give the declaration. Reverend Dr. Anne Benvenuti to give the call and response. And Reverend Dr. Andras Corbin Arthen to give the call to action.
It is our honor and our joy to offer to you the Parliament Declaration, Embracing Our Common Future, an interfaith call to action on climate change. We would like to acknowledge Father John Polakowski and Naresh Jain, who were part of the committee that composed this statement. We gathered dozens of statements on climate change from many different religious groups, interfaith groups, all different religious traditions, including indigenous traditions, and also from a few eminent persons, including His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and Pope Francis. The elements of this declaration, therefore, have already been deliberated upon, approved, and made public in the other declarations. Ours is a synthesis of what has already been affirmed by the large and growing faith-based and spiritual climate activist community. This statement seeks agreement.
Good afternoon. Muy buenas tardes a todos. My name is Andras Corbin Arthen, and I am a pagan. I'm going to read an excerpt from the Declaration. Earth's atmosphere and oceans are warming. The chief cause is human use of fossil fuels, releasing greenhouse gases. Deforestation is also a cause, as is pollution of oceans. These facts are accepted by the vast majority of the world's scientists. The damaging impacts of climate change are already extensive. Many of them appear irreversible. If human behavior does not change, these impacts will become far more extreme, resulting in turmoil and suffering on an enormous scale with immense harm to both humans and other forms of life. People affected are and will be disproportionately the poor, marginalized, and vulnerable, including women and children, those who have done least to create this crisis. This is a massive injustice. Earth is one interconnected whole. What we do to the earth, we do to ourselves.
You have been offered the Declaration on Climate Change. It is contained in the commitment book, which all of you have received. If you are ready here in this assembly to receive this declaration and claim it as your own, would you say, "I do"? I do. And if you will share it with your friends, co-workers, and colleagues in this movement to end climate change, would you please say, I will?
I am Anne Benvenuti, an Episcopal priest. Earth is our home. We have nowhere else to go, and time is running out. What is needed now is total commitment and effective action by every one of us. To prepare yourselves for your individual commitment, I ask you now to breathe. Simple. Knowing that our red animal lungs draw in the exhalation of the green lungs of all the plants and trees in this beautiful choreography of energies that is life on Earth. So now I ask you to take your commitment book and turn it to page 6, where you will find a list of suggested specific commitments that you might make. And to just take a moment to look, if you don't have your book with you, and you can't flip it open to page 6, I think a good alternative might be to form a clear sentence in your mind. Expressing what is your commitment? What action are you going to take out into the world with you to support this work? Let us together thank the divine for this gift of Earth, our home, and our extended family. Let's look around and acknowledge and thank one another for our shared commitment to this one beautiful and finite planet. May we be blessed with wisdom, strength, and the depths of respect as we move to take action in this, our shared world.